nowadays.
On second down, it's Connor, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll lead here to a third down. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the AFC in possession of the football to start quarter number 2. They're staring up at a 3rd and 9 to start it out. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. It's Gordon. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware, ball may come your way.
Here's Brett Kern now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. That's taken on the 25. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10. The offense for the NFC back out there. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in Atlanta, New England taking on the Rams. Time for your Super Bowl prediction, CD. What do you think?
Well, everyone thinks defense when they think the New England Patriots, but in the time that they've had their head coach and their quarterback, Tom Brady, guess what? They're the number 1 offensive team in the NFL. And you know the Rams are high flyers as well. So that tells me that this Super Bowl, low scoring. It's going to be a
touchdown! Todd Gurley, 33 yards. And the NFC able to widen their advantage.
When you know you've got a home run hitter on your side of the ball, and you know that he can score from anywhere on the field, it usually inspires the rest of the guys to do their jobs even better. That resulted in a lot of great blocks downfield because they knew if they gave him space, he could do exactly what he did, put the ball in the end zone.
PAT up and good by Rosas. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. You better believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well, and they're really excited that he has no catches, but they're also worried because a lot of times that's like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches, though, so far in this game. Mahomes to throw on second down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now it's a quarterback. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Khalil Mack picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for the AFC. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. He'll take it at the 42. And there he goes again. And he will have a touchdown. Tariq Cohen with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the NFC just continuing to pour it on.
Well, if you're into cheesy movies, you would title this one A Half to Remember, wouldn't you? His 2nd return touchdown of the game.
What if I'm not into cheesy movies?
Well, go ahead and get into it, man, because I just did it, and you're going to green light that one. How about those returns? Maybe they ought to think about not kicking him.
Yeah, they might want to go away from him in the future. Well, it's no secret. That's why they have him return punts. He has the capability to take them back, and he did so there. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
Let's go. Do it.
Patrick Mahomes and the AFC ready to go on offense. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. To throw, it's Mahomes. Under pressure, and they got to him again. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Here's Connor. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on fourth down. Here's Brett Kern now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Taken from just outside the 30. And he's loose again. And how about this? He takes it all the way back. No time, no flags. A punt return touchdown and a stunning end of the first half.
And they kicked it to him. They kicked it to him. All right, count him along with me. That's his third return for a touchdown.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. There he goes left side. And he will get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play and 2 more for good measure. So we've reached halftime of the 2019 Pro Bowl with the... And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Mahomes finding Hopkins for the AFC first. On first down, Connor. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
He filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Mahomes finding his fellow Chief Hill for the AFC first down. Mahomes now on first down. And this is Cook with a grab. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
The coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 13 and also... the first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yellow.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Mahomes now on first down. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Mahomes firing complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And again, it's Mahomes. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So the AFC with the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Myers' kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They'll run. It's Ezekiel Elliott of the Cowboys. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big run that time by Elliott. 43 yards. Big run here in the 4th as they continue to wear down this defense.
And that's when the offensive line coach clicks onto the headset and says, head coach, offense coordinator, let my guys fire out and hit people. We're wearing them down. Let's finish them off with the running game.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. Fights off another.
I think the second tackler would have learned from the first.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Todd Gurley standing by as lonesome in the backfield here, second and goal. A carry here for the big tight end. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hate cause ice on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that haters, I make a lot of new money, When the not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, I never switch, never switch.
Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Menu narration option is set. Menu narration option is set to on. VoIP window option is set to off. Entering main menu screen, accessibility. Messenger. Accessibility. Entering settings screen. Menu narration option is set to off.
Getting money since I was legit. Ever since I blew, they all on my. Hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long. I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my 50. Ex-slick, then hit with the. Back then, used to out the zip.